Greetings! In today's episode with the Globalization Network, I am Jestine here to discuss with you pandemics and epidemics and how some of the governmental policies are taken into action to this global scale issue. Proceeding with the topic, what exactly are the global issues? Pandemics and epidemics. Well, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a pandemic refers to an epidemic that has spread over several countries or continents, usually affecting a large number of people. Meanwhile, an epidemic is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or region. That said, the World Health Organization will declare a pandemic when a disease has shown exponential growth, dramatically increasing the rate of growth each day, showing many more cases than the previous day. One of the most recent examples would be the coronavirus disease, or as known as the COVID-19, which was reported on 31 December during the year 2019, wherein a cluster of cases of pneumonia of an unknown case was shown in Wuhan, in China. As we head on over to the governmental policies which concern these kinds of global scale issues, the World Health Organization has identified 6 phases which it abides to before declaring a pandemic. Phase 1 represents a low risk, while Phase 6 is already a full-blown pandemic. So reading the presentation, Phase 1 is a virus which is seen in animals but has not been shown to infection in humans. Phase 2, which is a known animal virus that has caused an infection to humans. While Phase 3, which is scattered or isolated incidences of cases of small clusters of the disease occurring in humans, possibly cases of human-to-human transmission, but not at a level to cause community-level outbreaks. With Phase 4, human-to-human transmission at a rate that causes an outbreak in communities, while Phase 5, which is the spread of the disease between humans, is now evident in more than one country. And last but not least, which is Phase 6, a community-level outbreaks that are at least in one additional country other than seen in Phase 5. If Phase 6 has been achieved, and at that point, preparations are started for a global pandemic. There is a list of procedures for each phase that must be followed in order to promote transparency and inform health organizations and the general public. A group of regulations aimed at preventing the spread of an infection pathogen after the initial isolated cases. In line with the majority of countries, the Philippines set an example when President Duterte imposed a national lockdown from March 2020 to April 2020 to prevent the virus from spreading rapidly to citizens. Another was the practice of placing diseased people in isolation in outlying locations or in camps in order to treat the sick. One must be able to follow the laws put in place and have the knowledge of the virus in order to stop these outbreaks from spreading. And that is it for this presentation. Thank you for listening all throughout. Until the next episode in the Globalization Network.